Hey, what's going on YouTube, friends and fam? This is Princeton Brown from Sonic Gold Productions. Here today to show you guys an Afrobeat mix I recently finished. This one is called Bin Bin. Really dope track produced by my friend TK Witty. So make sure you guys check this one out.
I feel the high tension, high up your waist too. Sexy figure way, we the waist 28 too.
We're going to be diving into mixing the music tracks themselves. So not the vocals, but we're going to be dealing with, cleaning up your percussion tracks in Afrobeats, cleaning up your guitars, all of that good stuff. So if you are an Afrobeat producer and you want to learn some mixing techniques, check this one out. Even if you're not an Afrobeat producer, there's a lot of great mixing techniques in here that you're definitely going to learn and appreciate. As well as if you're someone who struggles with mixing and you want to take your mixing game to the next level, I created a free online resource on my website called 6 Mix Finalizers. These are 6 different techniques that you should know to finalize your mixes and give you that confidence in knowing that that mix that you've worked on for a long time, once you apply these 6 different techniques, that mix is going to be so much better and you're going to have less revisions and you're going to be good to go. So if you want to save a lot of time and headache, check out that free course on my website. It's called 6 Mix Finalizers. Link is in the description below. Without further ado, let's check out this video. Peace. So now I'm going to start getting into the mixing. So there's a hi-hat or something that's very piercing in the high end here. So I'm actually going to just do a high cut and I'm going to roll out some of the high end in the percussion track. I don't want to. Actually, no, instead of that, because you want to preserve the high end in the percussion track, I'm going to do a multi-band and I'm going to compress that really high hi-hat that's going on in there.
TK Witty.
Let's see where it comes in. You guys can hear right there. We want to compress that. So now, it meshes in with the rest of the groove. It's not kind of sticking out. So keep going.
Blessing in disguise.
And what we can do too is actually increase the frequencies around the cross stick. We want to emphasize those. All this is shakers, which are good. But I think all of these frequencies here could come up. So here we go. Something like that. Here we go.
Blessing in disguise. You're the apple of my eyes. With your beautiful smile, I want you to be mine. Oh, Alina, check your Silmadela. The way you move in that waistline, I see the bin bin. Oh, Alina, check your.
Also reminds me, I think I want to actually add a little bit more punch to the percussion track. So let's put a little smack attack on here. Put the sensitivity up and just add a little bit of this attack.
I see the bin bin. Oh, Alina, check your Silmadela. I see the bin bin. Oh, Alina, check your Silmadela. The way you move in that waistline, see your sexy bin bin. I feel the high tension. I see the bin bin. Oh, Alina, check your Silmadela. The way you move in that waistline, see your sexy bin bin. I feel the I see the bin bin. Oh, Alina, check your Silmadela. The way you move in that waistline, see your sexy bin bin.
So as you can see right there, basically what I was going for was increasing the cross stick of the rim hits. Just gives me more of a dance vibe. So I believe I achieved that there. So yeah, let's just listen to the mix of the drums and the bass first for a little bit.
I see the bin bin. Oh, oh, Alina. Check your silver of my eyes. With your beautiful smile, I want you to be mine. Oh, Alina. Check your silver.
I'm gonna boost some frequencies in the shaker, just to bring out some more of that vibe.
Hey, when I'm looking in your eyes, all I see is a blessing in disguise.
And then actually what I'm gonna do too is I think there's like one frequency in particular with this like really trebly hi-hat. I'm just gonna try and find that and duck it out with the EQ here. So that is a pretty annoying frequency that I don't really think we need. So I'm gonna take a lot of this out. Let's see. That helps a little bit. Play it in the track.
All I see is a blessing in disguise. You the apple of my eyes. With your beautiful smile, I want you to be. Oh, Alina. Check your silver dealer. The way you move in that waistline, I see the bin bin. Oh.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch over to my very small Bluetooth speaker, just to check the mid-range, and I'm gonna try and actually make sure that the 808 is a huge part in this song, and I want to make sure that it comes through on the small speaker. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna add a little bit of distortion with the lo-fi plugin. All you gotta do is just crank the distortion up a little bit and just bring this back down. So let's hear where we're at.
All I see is a blessing in disguise. You the apple of my eyes. With your beautiful smile, I want you to be mine. Oh, Alina. Check your silver dealer. The way you move in that waistline, I see the bin bin. Oh, oh, Alina. Check your silver dealer. The way you move in that waistline, see your sexy bin bin.
I feel the high tension, high up your waist, oh. Sexy figure 8 with the waist 28.
So that sounds really good. You know, that 808 is much more beefier now. If you're listening on like, you know, studio speakers, which I highly advise, especially with my videos, listen in your studio. You're gonna get a much more accurate representation of what I'm doing. But you can really hear that 808 is a lot more beefier, just by that lo-fi plugin by itself. Let's bring in the music now. So that sounded really nice. Maybe we could take a little bit of low end off of this guitar, just to make it mix in a little bit better. Something like that. Let's hear it in the mix.
K Weezy.
Hey, when I'm looking in your eyes, all I see is a blessing in disguise.
So there seems like, I don't know, there was a little bit of a reverb on here, but something must have happened to it. So I'm actually gonna add a reverb on here just to smoothen out the sound of this. Yeah, that smooths out the sound a little bit. There's some, like, I don't know what it is, some like little hiccups going on in there or something. Anyways, it kind of smoothens the sound a little bit. Just check it out.
With your beautiful smile, I want you to be mine.
So this guitar part here is the main, you know, guitar melody, and I want to bring out some more of the mids in this, just to hear more definition, because right now there's not a lot of mid-range detail. It's more like low mids. You know, I want to hear more of those strings in it a little bit more, so let's try and get that with this EQ. So again, I just kind of boosted pretty much high-end stuff. This is more, you know, mids, high mids. You know, and this is a shelf at 2.5K and above, which is pretty much the high mids to the highs. We just want more of the definition in the guitar to come out, which we got now. So let's mix this back in. So this was, you can tell that this was definitely a real guitar. There's a little bit of hum from the guitar amp, and we want to take out any mud that is in there. We don't want that to get in the way of the bass and the low end frequency. So here we go. So I don't want to take out too much low mids because it's going to lose some of that vibe. So let's try that. If we hear too much hum in the mix, then we might have to roll that up even further. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys tuning in and just checking out my videos. And I hope that you definitely have learned something by tuning in. If you haven't already, you know, hit subscribe so you get notified and don't miss the next time I drop more videos just like this to share all the gems and all the tips with you for producing your music and mixing your music better. By the way, check out the free online resource I have, 6 Mix Finalizers. If you want to fast track your process of mixing your music and, you know, have less revisions, less headache, less time wasted, take that course. It's free on my website. Link is in the description below. Without further ado, see you guys again. Peace.